You might say that the United States Conference of Mayors was born on the streets of America's cities in 1932. American cities at that time were in the grip of rising unemployment, homelessness, and even starvation, brought on by the Great Depression. To keep his city, Detroit, from sliding further into misery and despair, Detroit Mayor and later Attorney General Frank Murphy needed outside help. With little help from President Hoover and the federal government, Mayor Murphy turned to his fellow mayors. He invited mayors from around the country to come to Detroit to discuss the common problems the cities faced. On June 1, 1932, 29 of the country's mayors traveled to Detroit City Hall. Their cities had been through tough times before, but none like these. This unprecedented situation required an unprecedented solution. Boston Mayor James Michael Curley said at that time, quote, "Unless action is taken at an early date, the welfare of the people is not only in jeopardy, but the continued existence of our nation is problematical," unquote. And so out of that meeting came a proposal to bring federal resources into distressed cities, an almost radical idea at the time. They envisioned a $5 billion direct-to-cities loan program from the Federal Reconstruction Finance Corporation. As the mayors saw it, the cities were bearing an unfair share of the country's struggling population, and federal assistance was more than justified. And also out of the June 1st meeting emerged an idea for a permanent association of mayors that would be located in Washington, D.C. Upon leaving Detroit, the mayors immediately sent a delegation to Washington to present their loan program to Congress and the President. And later that year, the Congress passed the Emergency Relief and Construction Act of 1932, giving the RFC authority to make direct investments in economically depressed cities. And early the following year, on February 17, 1933, the mayors met again, this time in Washington, D.C. at the Mayflower Hotel. Mayor Murphy had in hand a proposed constitution for a new organization that would advocate for the rights of cities. And Milwaukee Mayor Dan Hone put forth a resolution in support, and in short order, the United States Conference of Mayors became a reality. The mayors later met with new President Franklin Delano Roosevelt to help bring our cities and nation out of the Great Depression. And this year, the conference celebrates its 75th anniversary.